I do want to say, does this happen? Okay, does this happen to you? Whenever I have my arms full of boxes or bags, and I'm having trouble opening the door of a public building, I still feel weird using the handicap door button. I I feel like I'm stealing disabled electricity. Anybody else? But but isn't this what the automatic door is for? Anyone who is struggling to open the door, even if it's self-imposed struggle. Now, the argument does not work at the massage therapist by saying with a wink, I have carpal tunnel in both wrists. Gross.
Okay, now let's do this.
The trend.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online. And though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian Chris Cope, plus funny songs from Lauren Mayer, and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
And I would like to say Chris looks exactly like that picture. I think you're even wearing that shirt, maybe. I think, wow, that's about it. And he's still muted. Okay, anyway. Well, that's okay.
I was
Oh, you're
letting you
not?
talk.
It's
I was letting you talk. I own 4 shirts.
No, well, you only have 4 shirts. So that's good. So, you know what?
Tight rotation.
Pack light. Okay. And turn your volume up when you do your set. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show live all over the world, which oddly means nothing. Isn't that funny? People act like that means something. It means nothing. But it does have meaning, as our stars and their talent are meaningful. It's Steve Goodie, Patti Vasquez here every week. Steve, my partner, Patti Vasquez, we have no idea what the hell she's thinking, and that's fantastic. And welcome to all the people in the show and everybody out there watching. And this week we have super funny and especially friendly comedian who looks like his picture and has 4 shirts, Chris Cope, everybody. Chris, fantastic. House still there. I'm glad. I was proud. Last time I saw Chris, we were both running out so he could fly home to hose down his wife who was fighting the fire. I think it's fantastic. Plus, singing comedian and Trump's biggest nightmare, our friend Lauren Mayer is here, everybody, who is so prolific that I think Trump actually is scared of her personally. And now, am I alone that for some reason I feel like I'm doing something wrong when I use that handicap door button to get in a building? Anybody else feel that?
No. I don't feel any guilty.
No? I don't know why. I don't know, because I don't when I walk in the grocery store and it opens automatically, I don't care. But every time I have to hit that button and the door starts opening, I feel like somebody's going to run up and go, that's not for you. That's not for you.
Why? We use handicap stalls.
I know. I guess the motion sector door is okay because it gives you permission. But if I have to push the button, I've taken something that, I haven't asked permission for.
As long as the help is autonomous.
That's right. That's right. Is exactly. And how dare you use the word autonomous? I don't know those big words. But if I am encumbered and can't open the door, shouldn't that give me license to open the door? Now, if someone saw that I was struggling and offered to open it, I wouldn't say, no, I can get it myself, unless that person was in a wheelchair, and then I would let them do it and I'd walk right in front of them. So I would make sure that I cut right in front of them. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's try these things that will be jokes. Here we go. The orange despot is super angry that reporters are asking about columnist Robert Armstrong, who coined Trump taco. We've all seen that this week, which stands for Trump always chickens out on his tariffs. The acronym has sponsored thousands of memes and jokes and AI pictures of Trump dressed as a chicken eating tacos, etc. And Trump is so angry that he had to point out that the last taco he had cost him $130,000.
Nicely played.
And Melania said this stand is closed.
That's a long walk. That's a long walk.
That was a long way. Well, you haven't seen anything bad yet. That's just the start of how horrible this stuff is. Although this one's shorter. I have always wanted to go on safari in Africa. Anybody else? Anybody?
That's cool. It
I
is
have.
one of my dreams to go on safari. Till I read this story. A lion killed a 59-year-old man at a luxury lodge when he stepped out of his tent to use the bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which means if I go on safari, lions will have at least 6 opportunities every night to eat me. Because I am that age too, and I feel for this guy, and I know I'm going to die. So I cannot, unless I've got a commode in the tent, I am not freaking doing that. So, speaking of peeing, because I love to do jokes about that. A report from the New York Times says Elon Musk was using so much ketamine during the 2024 election that he couldn't pee straight. He had trouble peeing. And in an interview, at least 4 women have said, well, we're suing him because he definitely hit the target with something else.
Ooh.
Got him pregnant. We'll talk more about that later.
I hope so.
Hey, happy Pride Month, everybody. Yay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Chuck's hair. She's got the dyed hair.
Yay.
And not to be blunt, but
Chuck, your hair's
if
so cool.
all LGBTQ humans aren't welcome with you, you are not welcome here. On that note, USA Today has come out with the list of safest and least safest places to live for gay and transgender people. Among the least safe, we can all guess, Oklahoma, terrible, Utah, and they're becoming even more safe. Texas now, because the right-wing Trumper legislators are trying to push hateful values to create restrictive laws against gay and trans community. Yet, these are the same sickos who are very excited to get their hands in little girls' pants at sporting events. Oh, they can't wait to do that, can they? Now, the safest places, one you won't expect, Kentucky, where Governor Beshear has helped usher in programs. And another safe place, Canada, really popular.
Yeah.
3,000 or more, I think, a day applications. And for the 50th year in a row, the safest place to be gay, inside Lady Gaga's meat dress. That's and you can eat. So that's kind of okay. Chris, talk about long ways to go to get to a joke. Miley Cyrus told the New York Times she regrets 80% of her tattoos. Who didn't see this coming? It's said that a large portion of Gen Z is sharing that feeling, that they all ran out and they all just got tattoos willy-nilly, and in hindsight, they're wishing they hadn't. Oddly, many of those regretted tattoos can only be seen in hindsight. I thought that was cute. Okay. This one, I couldn't figure out how to write, so I'm just going to do it as is, and hopefully you'll get it. Although something I've always thought is interesting. After 2,000 years, scientists still have no idea how tickling works. Nobody. They have great thinkers like Socrates and Darwin have tried to understand why tickling kids gets laughing. Neuroscientists today are still trying to figure out why you can be tickled, but you cannot tickle yourself. Did you know that? You cannot. Obviously, you knew that. You can't tickle yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
That's right. You're trying to tickle yourself. That's right. Now, they have made strides, scientists over the years, trying to figure out the tickling problem. The problem is they don't have long enough studies because tickling a 13-year-old isn't science, it's creepy. So that's it. So we have a lot of scientists in jail. Okay. See, I told you I didn't figure out how to get to the punchline on that one. All right. This one I did. An ultra marathon runner breastfed her baby 3 times during the race and still won.
Wow.
I know. This is a big turnaround from last year's race when she got pregnant and came in 3rd.
Oops.
I thought that was cute. Okay. Oh, my thing won't go up. Oh, no. I've got a problem.
That's what would be the problem if she didn't get pregnant.
I can't scroll. I'm missing like 4 jokes. We're going to have to come back later and do the rest of these jokes. Okay. I'll do one more joke, and then, Steve, we're going to do more of the show, and then later I'll finish. Okay?
Oh, neat.
Because then I'm going to have to figure out how to find the jokes. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this while we're talking. Here you go. No, we'll do what I just said. One more joke, and then I just can't scroll for some reason. Okay, here
For
we go.
264 episodes, we've been waiting for you to find the jokes. This is
But for some reason, my iPad won't let me scroll. Okay. A Catholic church in Germany has held a performance parody, a Catholic church, of West Side Story using raw plucked chickens wrapped in diapers and shirtless men and a woman singing "Meat is Meat" in French. The German president was in the audience. And now there's a call for an apology from the company and the Archbishop. The group is called Body Talk, who did the show, and would not say they were sorry because they said, when you blaspheme all the way. When you
Understood that reference.
blaspheme all the way from your first Jesus
Cigarette.
joke all the way till you're gay. Okay, Steve, come on in.
Oh, are we done? All right. Hey,
Later.
it's Brad Tassell, everybody.
Yay. I'm going to finish it later. Because I've got an Elon Musk black eye joke that I can't
wait.
read a part of.
You probably noticed something different over here. That's right. Bob is now Pope. All thanks to Janice and her arts and crafts. The energy of a Gen Z on a pixie stick binge. It's just amazing. Which is funny 'cause
Considering I'm a millennial.
I don't think Gen Zs know what pixie sticks are. Do you guys?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, anyway, that's what happened. So thank you very much, Janice. This is very, very exciting. In fact, we applaud you.
Yay! Thank you.
Okay. Now it's time to do a top 10. Let's do this.
Wait, I took myself out.
Forgot to say this. Hey, why are you still here?
Because I
I'm
was
taking
looking
you
at
out.
the thing.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
I forgot to say this before I did. Before I did the top 10, I meant to say I was at the Bluebird earlier and I introduced a song and I looked around the room and man, absolutely everybody was under 22. It was amazing. And so I said, I feel really old. I mean, I ain't no skibbity riz. My aura is totally basic. And that got such a laugh and I had no idea what I was saying. So that was nice. Anyway, top 10 time. It is June. It is Pride Month. Yay. The flowers are out, the birds are singing, the bugs are doing things while we still let them. And so it brings me to a poetic place deep in my soul, if I had one. So tonight's top 10 category is top 10 things that rhyme with moon, June, and spoon. If you're a poet or a songwriter, Bob's in the way of this. Hold on, I'm sorry. Bob with his hat is a little bit obtrusive, like that. Is that all right?
Here we go. Yeah.
I still won't be able to see the number. I just want the tiniest hint of Bob. All right. And do that. Okay. We'll fix all this in post. It doesn't matter. Top 10 things that rhyme with moon, June, and spoon. If you're a poet or a fan of this, will ring true with you because it's June. So here we go. Number 10. Baboon, as in the current president of the United States, acts like a baboon. Do we just want to be poetic? We're not going to do anything topical or anything. We don't want to be angry. We're just going to do some fun with the language and the rhyming. Number 9. Maroon, as in every single member of the administration is a maroon. Number 8. Goon, as in the country is being led by a goon who acts like a baboon. It was really a maroon.
Oh, I see where you're going.
See y'all in El Salvador. Number 7. Pantaloons, as in this guy isn't fit to wash Joe Biden's soiled pantaloons. Number 6. Spittoon, as in my 4-year vomit purge overflowed the spittoon. That's pretty gross. You're welcome. Number 5. Platoon, as in someone claimed he had bone spurs and never had to join a platoon. We're learning about rhymes today if you've just joined us. Number 4. Balloon, as in the Republicans are pretending they're not turning the debt into a balloon. Balloon. Yes, I'll say it. Balloon.
Balloon.
Very good, everybody. This is the best class we've ever had. Number 3. High noon, as in where the hell is John Wayne when you need him?
That was Gary Cooper.
That was
Yeah.
Gary Cooper, yeah.
I knew I was
Gary
wrong.
Cooper.
Should have Googled. Should have Googled.
Sorry.
If I use the power of the phone. I'll fix it in post. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Killing
Number
Seb
2.
Woolley.
Saskatoon, as in Canadians don't want to be the 51st state, especially in Saskatoon. And the number 1 thing that rhymes with moon, June, and spoon. Soon, as in 2028 needs to get here soon.
Okay, I'm ready. Do you want to stay or go for this?
You mean I can leave?
Yeah, you can leave. Okay, if you want to leave, I'll take you out.
Okay, I'll go. Carry on.
All right. Hi, everybody. We'll pretend that didn't happen. A local news anchor stayed on the air during labor to deliver the news as long as she could. She read through all the contractions until a tiny hand came out and went. That was wrap it up, everybody. Okay, 2 more. Elon Musk and the joke of the week, everybody.
Oh boy.
Everyone is speculating about Elon Musk's black eye, which he said came from playing with his son X, was really from getting punched by the White House sleazy weasel Stephen Miller after his wife left with Elon to birth little musky child 15 through 17. Musk has also offered to mail his semen to women to have kids. Did you know that? This is crazy. Because he hopes by 2030 to have more than 50,000 offspring, all excited for Christmas, where there's an unsold Cybertruck under the tree. Right. Here it is. The joke of the week.
Joke of the week.
Steve mocked the joke of the week, so I didn't understand it last week.
I would never.
Yes, you did. But this one, same theme, but I think you'll get it.
Okay.
I wrote it. It's not something I took from anywhere else. Here we go. What did the pickle say to the crooked brine salesman?
Oh, God. What did the pickle say to the crooked brine salesman?
You gherkin me around?
Nah, I do get that one. Get that one.
And where's your daughter's alternate punchline?
That's
daughter's alternate punchline.
What?
That's a good name for a band.
Brady's alternate punchline.
Brad's daughter's alternate punchline is a great name for a band.
Yeah.
It is, but it's a little long.
A little. It will fit on a bass drum.
And there's Patty.
It's Patty. Nice hat.
Hey!
Very nice.
Shiny.
I wonder too if you put your phone side. Are you on your phone?
Yes, you want to put it sideways?
Well, yeah, I think there you go. Now we can see your whole.
Like,
Well, now
Oh,
it's
it
black.
disappeared.
What'd you do?
she put her hand over it.
Oh, you covered.
No,
your-
it's my light. I don't have my good light tonight. And
You
I
look
remember my
fabulous. What are you talking
Velcro. My Velcro. That's my Velcro strip. Oh, you can't see anything. I'm making it worse. Anyway,
I think this
You like
light
this
is better
better?
than
Hold on.
this light is
Yeah,
better
that
than your
light
good
is
light.
better than normal.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is
I
great.
don't want that thing behind you like that. The sun is rising behind you there. So
hold on a second. No, it's actually my light. Hold on.
yeah, no, okay.
I'm pretty
this
sure the
one.
reason
I see
Patty
what
is
you're
crazy is because of us.
Yes.
Really?
Is she crazy?
Maybe.
No, you can't.
Can we find
All
out?
right.
You
Let's
ready?
find out.
Okay, here we go.
Is Patty crazy?
Am I crazy?
Patty's
am.
not sure, Patty's not From lunatics winning their local races to major league wackos with orange faces to obnoxious a-holes taking handicapped spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
I'm just gonna do my whole set like this. I'm just pointing this way. If that's okay, if I could just
Sure.
go crazy for you, pointed that way. Are you getting enough light on my face? Is that?
I like the profile. That's fine.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
good.
it's all good. Okay, I look. First of all, oh my God, there was something you said. I had a whole thing planned. I had a whole thing planned for a bunch of things, but I have to go back to the no. I do not want to go on a luxury safari in Africa because I've been to the Badlands in the United States. And I had so when you go to the Badlands, they give you a pamphlet. I was camping in the Badlands, and they give you a pamphlet that says, hold on, not that. That would be really weird to spell it out. Is it A-A-H-H-H-H? Yes.
Like a mountain
They give you a pamphlet that says every year at least 2 visitors to the Badlands are run through by buffalo, right?
Oh my God.
So when we go, and also there might be snakes and so, all kinds of things. Which I'm like, hey, it's it's while in Rome, hang out with the buffalo and the snakes. Where
Where the buffalo
nary a-
roam. I get it.
Exactly.
I get
want
it.
to roam, right? So we have a tent. We pitch our tent, which we're girls, so different.
Yeah.
So there are buffaloes starting to come through the campground, and my friend who I'm traveling with goes, "Oh my God, get in the tent! Zip up the tent! Zip up the tent!" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what keeps them out is their inability to use a zipper."
Yeah. Just gonna run over the tent, just stomp all over it.
I just want you to know, yes, nature is wonderful. It's also angry because we don't belong there. They were there first. I don't know what to tell you about that. We don't belong there. There's a reason why we created weapons and having a flashlight and cute little hiking boots. Ain't it? Okay. All right. So what was I going to talk? I don't even know. You guys, so much has happened since we last convened. I have a question. Does anyone know who Megan Casella is? Anyone know who Megan Casella is? Is this amazing?
No, if you hum a few bars.
No, Megan Casella is the reporter in the Oval Office who said that Wall Street analysts have come up with a term called taco trading, and then explained to his face what taco trading was.
Oh, she's the one.
Trump always chickens out, and he goes, kicks out. Like he went with the most what sounded kind of masculine from the word kicks out. Yeah, I can't. What? By the way, I've been watching because they've released a video of Trump hosting Saturday Night Live from years ago, and he was doing this thing even more. And I was like, oh my God, how did this guy become president? Like the guy.
Very good question.
At any rate, Megan Casella, and as a Latina, I kind of want her to be one of ours and say Casella, but it's whatever. Hey, I'm Patti Vasquez. It could be Megan Casella. I don't know, but she deserves a Pulitzer for just having the cojones to stand in the Oval Office to his face to give us one of the best presents we've had all year, you guys. I mean, Taco Tuesday tomorrow is going to be delicious. Wait, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be off the hook. We should all, who's a steak? Chorizo, we got veggie. I'm ordering for everybody. Right? Veggie taco, 3 veggie tacos. Oh, my sun is flickering. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, I feel like I've already gone past my time. Am I crazy? Yes, I'm absolutely crazy. But I feel like it's deliciously crazy because this is nuts. And if you're not crazy, you're not paying attention because there are people out there going, no, it's totally made. No, you guys, what are you? It took people on my Facebook page 3 days to ask me what grade I was in. That's their comeback for putting up taco memes. I'm just saying. Okay. And I don't, Brad, I was listening, but also I was eating dinner because I think I've mentioned that we eat dinner around this time. And I had something else to tell you about that, but now I can't remember. That's gone. It fell out of my head because of the buffalo. So here's the thing. I don't know if you missed this over the weekend, but Donald Trump reposted about how Biden was executed in 2020 and Biden was replaced by robots. We're in like some weird version of Westworld. And I was like, you know what? That actually makes more sense than all of this. So while he's posting about Biden being a robot, by the way, so why would they program the robot to fail so miserably at the debate last? I'm just wondering, like, why would the robot give up? Why wouldn't it just be like Robert Patrick in Terminator 2, like just trying to track down? What are we doing here? Okay, anyway, it's just okay. So while he's reposting that, let me get this straight. President Zelensky, over the last 18 months, has been planting explosive devices and using $300 drones he might have bought from Radio Shack when they were still open. Maybe they still have them. Guys, and he blew up like 40% of Russia's Air Force. You guys, this is the guy who had no cards to play. He played the Trump card.
There you go. There you go. Trump card.
I love it.
It's been a long time. Hi, Chris Cope. Hi, Chris. Good to see you.
Oh, Chris.
Hello.
Oh, you know Chris?
I know. Hey, 30 years, baby. I've seen everybody.
I know.
I opened for all of you.
I just met Chris a couple of weeks ago. Or like,
I opened for you.
He's lovely. Well, did I open for you? Oh, yeah. Hi, Chris. Well, now I can open for you. I know, but now I can open for you. So it works out well.
It's so funny.
Please don't fight.
Patty told me, it's funny, I still remember this because you're like, oh, before you would go home, make sure to always clean up in the hotel bathroom. Like yourself.
Yeah.
You shave before you go home, and I was like, oh, that's really smart. Now I make sure to always take care of my shaving and shit whenever I leave.
Yeah. Okay. But I tip well. The important part of that is I tip.
Always.
So, oh my
But
God, Chris. So what? Chris is giving you something. So I don't. My God, Chris. I've never even shared this on stage. I love you so much. So our plumbing is not great in my house. We live in a 100-year-old house. So there are certain parts of my body I can't shave at home because it will linger for my kids. So I only shave at hotels, and I make sure I tidy up afterwards, and just in case I tip really well. What I'm telling you is I don't get Brazilians. I trim the hedges at hotels.
You get Hampton Inns.
Man, you get one Pope hat and Patty goes nuts.
Yeah, wow.
The Pope is from Chicago.
What happened to the Pope?
He's from Chicago.
And he turned yellow.
Wait. Yes, one more thing, you guys. One more thing. By the way, I wore the rainbow hat today because apparently it brings people out of the woodwork. You'll get a lot more viewers. They're going to tell you should die, but also you'll get more viewers.
Thank you, Patty.
All right, thanks, Patty.
I'll be around. Right. Thanks, Patty.
Get rid of Chris. He's not up yet.
That's right. I know. Hey, before we bring up who is next, which of course is our friend Lauren, I have to do this. Got a message from our friend Esme over there in England, and she said, somebody needs to explain to me what pixie sticks are. It's not because she's Gen Z, it's because she's British. So I thought we would do this. These are pixie sticks.
Yes.
These are paper straws, before paper straws were, evil, full of sugar in various colors.
Sugar.
And
You
flavors.
can make Kool-Aid out of them if you want, or you can freebase them as I used to do. So
You
there you
cannot
go.
make Kool-Aid out of it.
Yum.
You can try.
That'd be the worst Kool-Aid ever. They sure
Didn't
taste
even
good.
think of that.
Speaking of worst Kool-Aid ever, Lauren's going to sing about the Republicans.
I guess.
And that's not a wig.
Probably. I'm not saying she
I
definitely.
wig, it's my real hair.
I'd never seen it this color.
I've gotten blonder and blonder.
I guess
younger
so.
and younger.
It's working.
Works.
Hi.
But where are you trimming the hedges?
Oh, no.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
After menopause, I don't have to trim them as much.
All right, should we do this thing?
Yes,
Here's the thing.
You know the drill here, Lauren. We're going to do an intro for you. Then you're going to play a song. Then I got to answer it somehow. And then you'll play another song. So here we go, I think. Well, look, Pixie Sticks.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Lauren Mayer.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm going to stay on the theme of making fun of Trump. And also, I bring in a little element of musical theater. And so if any of you are fans of Avenue Q with the irreverent, this is my latest Avenue Q tribute. Say, have you heard about Wumpy's latest polls?
No, how are they?
Terrible, like historically bad.
Boy, I bet that makes Donnie mad. Better lock up the ketchup.
Good idea. When Don was little, he hoped he would be
What?
famous and popular, a star on TV. But now he's president and people can see he's a schlump
Oh, yes.
with holes in the dumps. It sucks to be Trump.
Sure does.
It sucks to be Trump. It sucks to be hated, incoherent, and incompetent. It sucks to be Trump.
Well, I don't know how to pretend. He's making our lives suck. He's really evil and also a joke.
He is.
Without corruption and grift, he'd be broke.
Right.
His cult may worship him, but not normal folk. So why is he hurting his own voters?
That's stupid.
It sucks to have Trump as president. It sucks to have Trump as president. It sucks that the GOP won't stop him while his numbers slump. It sucks to have Trump, but don't voters still support him on immigration?
Ha! Folks come to this country for opportunities. It's not American to demonize all refugees or to hang with tyrants who should be our enemies. But Trump cozies up to them because he wants to be a dictator. So we're a global laughingstock, but not as big a one as Trump is, because every democratic country hates his guts. They know that Trump sucks. Trump shows that he sucks. In fact, he really sucks. Yet Trump really sucks.
Hey, aren't you that psycho supermom from YouTube?
Yes, I am. Lauren Mayer, a political satirist. I write a song a week to help our side resist. It's also how I vent when I'm really pissed, but I feel guilty because Trump makes it easy. It's fun to mock Trump and a cinch to mock Trump, though having trolls keep posting comments like, when you gonna write one about Hillary's emails, you libtard feminazi? Canceled. But we can pull through, remember what's true, but part of a crew. It works if we stick together, yeah, we gotta vote blue, 'cause decent people vote blue, our friends do too. Meanwhile, there's lots to do. Let's all stand up for what's right.
Save our democracy.
With humor shining a light.
Great protest signs.
And mock these schmucks day and night.
It's so easy.
Welcome to the fun side of the fight.
Yay!
How do
So
they
nice.
do that? My arm is killing me.
Oh, bet. Man, we got puppets. We got everything tonight.
Great ventriloquist.
Man.
Yes.
All right.
In case you didn't guess, when the two of us were singing together, I did pre-record some of the puppet voices.
No.
No, you're a ventriloquist. I'm
You
sticking
shouldn't
with
have
that.
told us.
That's so not a union thing. All right. Since you're talking about Trump and you're also MOT, I figured since there's 206 shopping days till Christmas, we should bring this back. I'm just going to do the last two verses because I enjoy this, and it has something to do with what you just said. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. On the 11th Christmas sweater my true love gave to me were 11 strippers stripping, 10 pins for bowling, 9 babies dancing, 8 reindeer mating, 7 llamas pooping, 6 wrestlers sweating, 5 golden retrievers, 4 letter words, 3 Trump wives, 2 camel toes, and Beyonce twerking Jay-Z. On the 12th Christmas sweater my true love gave to me. It's all in one sweater. 12 Pee Wee Hermans, 11 Pez dispensers, 10 Joe Commandments, 9 Santas mooning, 8 zombies eating, 7-Eleven Slurpees, 6 Big Lebowskis, 5 strands of lights, which gave me 4 muscle sprains, 3 slip disc, 2 pulled groins. Now I need physical therapy. Gotta stay in practice on that one. And now another song from Lauren Mayer.
Well, as long as you just bring up MOTs, for those of you who aren't, you probably don't know that that stands for members of the tribe. Another fun, cute way of saying you're Jewish. I'm a Jewish mother. I'm not going to do a Jewish mother song. I'm just going to do a mom song because I also want to plug my YouTube channel where I do those weekly songs, which is Psycho Supermom. Why Psycho Supermom? I can hear you asking, right?
Why? Psycho-
Why?
Because I said something about being a super mom when my kids were little, and they said, yeah, a psycho one. So I wrote this song for my very first album. The very first thing I did was called Psycho Supermom, and it kind of stuck thanks to my children. So this is a theme for the TV show that I had hoped someday I might get to star in about this character. Fun side note, I wanted to pick for the main character a 1950s name. You know, like who sounded like a mom from a sitcom. And oh, Judy, that sounds like a good one. Completely forgetting that my own mother's name is Judy.
So is mine.
Oh, wow. It's a very Jewish mother name. All right, here we go. I have costumes for this. Puppets and costumes.
Circuses.
And my rainbow for pride. And my clock. Judy was the queen of being organized, a working mom who multitasks. Oh shoot, I blanked on my lyrics.
That never happens.
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna start over.
Yay!
Because at least I'm not like Weird Al, my son saw him and he did, what's the song that's like 17 minutes long? It's the name of a city, I forgot.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque got me 13 minutes and said I gotta start over. Okay, here we go. Now you get to see me put the glasses on again.
Yay!
Choreography this time, because now I'm done with the costume. Dancing and costumes. You didn't think you got all this.
Oh my goodness.
Deal.
Judy was the queen of being organized, a working mom who multitasked. Raised 3 great kids with lovely manners. She did it all with 5 cross-reference planners. Never missed a game. Found time to exercise. PTA president, 'cause they asked. She cooked from scratch, gourmet everything. Her kids had never heard of Burger King. Oh, Judy, you're scaring me, doing everything so perfectly. Someday you're gonna lose your cool and you'll be thrown for a loop. Psycho Supermom. This frantic scrolling, I'm sure Patty can relate to. Okay. Judy figured things were smooth and clear, so adding more would be a breeze. Joined 2 book clubs, she's an avid reader, which left enough time to be a Girl Scout leader. Worked for a promotion, kept up her career, learned to speak fluent Cantonese. Showed her husband she was in her sexual prime, and decoupaged the driveway in her spare time. Oh, Judy, you're scaring me, doing everything so perfectly. You've taken on an awful lot, you know you ought to recruit. Psycho Supermom. Work got more stressful with one thing or another. Then her younger son's class needed a new room mother. She was hanging on by a thread until her cell phone died. And that's when poor Judy broke down and cried. And that night, when her white sauce wouldn't properly thicken, she went after her kids with a rotisserie chicken. Oh, Judy, you're scaring me, doing everything so perfectly. We knew you did a major bump, always jumping through. Psycho Supermom. Now here's the moral of the story. Despite the best friends we have made, and how the magazines try to persuade, no one can do it all, I'm afraid. Even Carol Brady had a full-time maid. Oh, Judy, you're scaring me, doing everything so perfectly. We knew you'd lose it by and by, and you'd be flying the coop. Psycho Supermom. Though she seems so calm, she's a ticking bomb. Psycho Supermom. Thank you.
Wow, that was super and psycho.
Wow.
That was great. That's what Valium was made for.
This is really.
Valium. That's what Valium was made for.
Lauren, you are not going to believe this, but I too have a song that mentions both decoupage and rotisserie chicken.
Whoa.
Wow.
I did not know we shared that kink.
Isn't that weird? One of us
You
should
can
be
do it
very
in your
worried.
next song.
I might have to, but I don't have another. Oh yeah, I do.
We have
Yeah.
Psycho Supermom,
I'll
Yeah,
have to
after
find it.
Chris, you can do a song.
The Return.
So,
Wow.
Lauren, you are the most prolific. I think we used that word before.
I think you said I was promiscuous, but I'll take
No,
one.
no, hold that up
Hold it
again,
up.
Kevin.
There it is.
Oh, wow,
Psycho
thank you.
Supermom,
You have my
The Return of Psycho
Wow.
Supermom.
And I have like 9 other.
Kevin is a psycho super fan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next up, the Revenge of the Psycho Superman.
I think that might be what the third one's called.
And I bet you were going to ask where people can find those
Where can we find you, Lauren?
LaurenMayer.com has everything on it, except my calendar, because right now I'm working on that. But there's a link to my shop where you can actually buy physical CDs, if anybody does physical CDs anymore, or download. And then my YouTube channel is YouTube Psycho Supermom. I do a song a week, and I have one coming out this week about Joni Ernst.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die. So,
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna die. You don't need that healthcare crap. You're gonna die.
That's what Jesus always said.
I think that was Jesus.
Die already.
someday Steve and I are gonna go on tour together, right?
That would be something. Wow. We have to bring the Pope. Is that okay? right.
And Lauren's got a song on the latest Fump.
Yeah, he does.
Two Jews and the Pope. That'd be a fantastic show.
That's it. That's
Two Jews walk into the Vatican. Yay!
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren. That was wonderful.
All right,
Thanks, Lauren.
Chris.
Thank you, Lauren.
Look, it's
everybody,
Chris looking
Coe.
confused.
Hey,
Wow.
Chris.
That's my perpetual state.
Confused is a good look for you.
Good looking man, Chris. So, how are you? You doing good?
Yeah, no, I can't complain. Just working.
What's on your shirt?
Sharks.
Oh, I've got
Whoa.
that shirt, but it's dinosaurs. Same shirt.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my wife got it at Kohl's, I think.
Yeah,
Same
that's
shirt,
where-
only it
that's
has
where my
dinosaurs
wife
and
gets
it's
my crappy
green.
shirts. What?
Same shirt, only it's dinosaurs and it's green and it's a moo-moo.
It is not. It's blue and it's the same exact color. Oh, shut up. Steve, tell them what's going to happen.
Here's what's going to happen, Chris. We're going to play an intro for you that lasts about 10 seconds. Then you're going to do 10 minutes of awesome stand-up. And then when you're done, we're going to tell you how great you are. Sound good?
Sounds like what usually happens.
You look,
That's right.
you look doubtful, but I'll prove it. Here we go. Oop, not yet.
Oh, God.
It's
I
all
screwed it up.
crashed. We're all going to die.
Let's try it again. Here we go. Okay, that feels better.
It's time for a big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday. Yeah.
Chris Cope!
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Going.
Hey. Having fun? I'm actually in St. Thomas. I have the night. Is it a booger? I'm so sorry, Mike.
Yeah, you got a booger. Good.
Oh,
Hey, you're doing my act. Stop that.
There you go.
open it strong. Open it real strong.
Poke it back in.
Ew.
I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm in a hotel room. I will be in 10 minutes. I'm gonna be naked and in bed. So leave me alone. All right. I will start swinging. I'm in St. Thomas. None of you can touch me. You hear me? Things are going good, dude. Brad might be the only person that knows this, but I am a newlywed. I just got married.
Wow.
on 6 months ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. If you didn't congratulate me, I hope you die in the arms of loneliness.
Thank you.
I proposed to my wife on the beaches in Cabo San Lucas, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, really nice. It was very nice. In hindsight, getting down on soft sand with one knee was way harder than I realized.
Oh, no.
The first time that I asked her for her hand, it was to get up.
Yeah.
I do have to admit that I had a bit of an ulterior motive as to why I chose Cabo. I thought if she's going to say no, it's a really pretty place to leave a bitch.
Oh.
I mean, it's fine. It's okay. I mean, if she speaks Spanish, there's not much of a transition. So,
Yeah.
vaya con Diaz, loser. You know what I mean? Take it easy. But yeah, she said, yeah. We had a destination wedding. It was 3 miles from our apartment. Still counts. It's still a factual statement. I tip my cap to true destination weddings, like in the Caribbean, like St. Thomas, where I'm at. There's no bigger middle finger to the poor side of your family than a destination wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine the joy in that conversation. Like, oh, you can't make it to St. Thomas that weekend, or probably ever. All right, well, I'll see you at Christmas, trash. My buddy let me use his backyard, which is really nice of him. We did the logistics, and the only sticking point comes down to, he goes, I would like you to get a porta potty for the event. And I was like, bud, it's 45 people. It's gonna be less than an hour long. He's like, yeah, but I've seen what you can do single-handedly. He's like, I'm gonna have the rest of your family line up and take septic shots at my toilet for the better part of an afternoon. I love it. Yeah. My wife, it's funny, if you saw my wife and I, you wouldn't it wouldn't make any sense. My wife is half Guatemalan, half Armenian.
Oh.
Yeah. It's an odd it's a unique combination. I'm half fat, half Floridian. That sounds like an oxymoron, and a fat Floridian is just like fat squared.
Yeah.
Nah, man, my wife is also, we're so physical opposites too. My wife is 5 foot tall, 102 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. I am 5'9", 315 pounds.
Mm.
I love it, man. My wife has saved my life more times than I can count. I got to be straight up with you, like for real. Like she helped me realize I have the slumbers.
Huh?
Mm.
The slumbers is what I call sleep apnea. I don't like the term sleep apnea. Sleep apnea to me sounds like an STD I got unconscious. Like I like slumbers. Slumbers is more whimsical. It sounds like it's a part of your DNA you inherited. Like your father had the slumbers. And his father before him. And when that moon is full, you'll slumber. It only works with the accent. I swear to God, that joke does not try to. And it's only Scottish it works that way. I don't get it. Yeah, man. Sleep. If you haven't had it, it's terrible. And if you've had it, then you went to the sleep study. That's your first step. But to figure that out, it's my wife. She was like, "Hey, I think you have sleep apnea," and I was like, "No, I just snore a lot." She's like, "No, you die." 400 times every night. Chris, I hate playing the game. Will you breathe again? And honestly, I doubled down. Bye, Lauren. Bye, Lauren. We don't need you anyways. I'm in the moment, baby. I'm in the moment. No, she did a great job. But no, so the sleep study. If you don't know anything about the sleep study, guess what? It's this. You go there. The first thing they do is they pack your head full of silly putty. Then they take these old VCR cables, the red, the orange, and the white. You know what I'm talking about? They plug them into your head. Now you look at nerd ass Medusa and your jams shuffling around this place. Then they take you to this room you were going to sleep. I slept 7 minutes. I slept 7 minutes.
Oh, right. Right.
And when I asked the doctor, I was like, "Were you able to diagnose me from 7 minutes?" He's like, "You didn't breathe for 3 of them, bud." Should I be wearing the machine now? Okay. So you go in there. The first rule, there's 2 rules. The first rule is you can't sleep on your side or your stomach.
Well, there's only one choice.
You can only sleep on your back.
Yeah.
On your back. There are only 2 kinds of people in this world that can sleep on their back: Dracula and serial killers. You look over tonight and see your wife sleeping on her back, you have one thing to do. You'd be like, "What are you doing?" "What must be done?" If I had a microphone, I'd hit my hand, but I'm not hurting myself for this kind of money.
Yeah.
Dude, and so the second rule is no CBD, no THC, no melatonin, no Tylenol PM. Well, that only leaves me with one tried and true way to tucker myself out.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Then I realized I'm being videotaped.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
At that point, I'm at a real crossroads. And the fact of the woman, the reason why what sucks is the next morning, because I slept 7 minutes. And the woman watched me not sleep for 7. She only watched me sleep 7 minutes. How do I know that? Because every single time my body would even encroach a small semblance of a comfortable position of rest, I would get, "Wake up, move over." And the next morning, after watching me not sleep for over 8 hours, she had the nerve, she had the gall, she had the balls to come in and say to me, "You didn't sleep much, did you?" I'm going to burn this place down. Since Brad told me to keep it a PG-13, I'm not going to do the rest of this bit. I'll skip through it. It gets real raunchy. That's why I like doing cruises. You can do G, you can do R. It gives you the option of being 2 different kind of comedians.
They
know?
do on.
Do you watch it live or do you watch it?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Okay, who's doing?
no, it's live.
That's Steve. Hold on.
I got him.
Okay.
Sorry, Chris. Carry on.
Back to my show. Dude, my life is good though. Outside of the wife, like everything else, finance wise, I'm doing good. I just got a Sears card. If you're laughing, you understand what I just said. If you're not laughing, your next thought was probably, well, good for you, man. Build that credit back up. Remember, small purchases. Dude, it was like 16 months ago. I was in Ohio working, and I went going out of business Sears. If you've never shopped at a place that's going out of business, it kind of feels like you're picking the pockets of a dead person. Like every time I walk by a mannequin, I was like, "Can I have your boots before they throw you away?" And I had an armful of stuff. I go to check out, and the lady's like, "Would you like to apply for a Sears card today?" I was like,
Sure.
Yeah. It was the first time. It was the first time my credit score was higher than the place I was applying to. Like I honestly thought when I got approved, she's gonna slide the keys across the counter. Like, you probably do better than we did. So she gets almost through checking me out. She goes, "Huh?" I go, "Yes, ma'am. What's up?" She goes, "Oh, nothing. You're still like $300 away from your limit." I was like, "Really? We can't have that now, can we?" I haven't made one payment in 16 months. I'm waiting them out like Blockbuster. I don't like credit card companies. I like to default on cards pretty frequently. What I like to do is, before I go into hiding, I like to delete all of my personal information off the website, and then I refill it out with things that make me laugh. First thing I do is I change my home address to that of my nearest Taco Bell. Let them get my mail for a minute. You know what I mean? And then I change my home phone number to that of a debt consolidation companies. That way, whenever Sears calls to get that money, they can work it out between themselves. When I was in my early 20s, man, I had a $200 Capital One bill turned into a $2,000 bill, and I eventually just migrated to Mexico for about 11 years. Changed my name to Blanco something or other, and then but no, I did serious. I defaulted on that credit card at like 20. I never paid it, didn't do anything about it, and then like 6 months ago, I started getting those your pre-approved letters in the mail, and I'm scared to open it because I think it's a trap. You know what I mean? They're gonna rip it up and like, I know you didn't live at Taco Bell, you son of a bitch. How bad that return mail smelled. That's a thinker. You guys are fun, man. This has been fun. Trying to think what else I want to do. I guess this may be a little too dirty, but we'll have fun. This is No, fine, Brian. I'll skip that then. Fine. All right, Dad.
You can do it. We just don't usually say like the F word, or.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not going to say the F word.
Then go ahead.
Unless that F word's fascism.
We're all about that.
Or you can say.
Yeah, because I've had it up to F in here with fascism. It sucks how people at Butler can't shoot straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the best part about being married is the fact of the comfortability about my wife and I's relationship. Like, we started dating and we clicked immediately, got comfortable to the point where we could have really open communication early on in the relationship. Like, we would be like, I remember asking her like 6 months in, "Hey, baby, are we gonna have sex tonight?" Like, I could just be that forward, and she could respond back however she wanted to, and that was cool. And I would love it because she'd be like, "No, not tonight." I'm like, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna get the lava cake with the vanilla bean scoop. Because the truth is, I'm either gonna wreck your butthole or mine.
Oh.
I didn't say the F word, man.
Good job. Was that the big close?
No, I'm still going. I'm still going. You. I'm gonna do one more. Is that okay?
Yeah, one more. We love it.
Cool. So I'm an uncle. I'm an amazing uncle. I really am an amazing uncle. I will brag about that. My nephew's name is Walter.
That's like, wow, okay.
He was born in 2020. His name is Walter. If you know Walter, he is 73 with an arthritic hip.
Yeah.
My sister named him after Walt Disney, who never went by Walter a day in his life. But Walter's turning 5 next month. My sister goes, "What are you going to get him for his birthday?" I go, "What do you get a Walter turning 5? Pipe and slippers? Maybe a newspaper you can roll up and shake at the neighborhood kids?"
Walker.
We're going to do dinner around 3:15 in the afternoon because he likes it. It's easy on his stomach. It's not Walter's fault. It's my sister's fault. My mom can't name kids either. My mom named my sister. My name is Christopher. My brother's name's Robert. My sister's name's Octavia.
Oh my God.
Now, kids, which two is not like the third? God. Poor Walter. He's got a lot of troubles. He's got ODD. Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
If you don't know, it's oppositional defiance disorder. I had that as a kid as well. My mom was able to cure that with a BELT. I'm done.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, super job.
Thank you.
Get the Pope seal of approval on that one.
Hey, burn some paper for me.
Yeah, what ship you getting on tomorrow?
Magic.
Oh, the Magic is lovely. Yeah, I like the Magic. It's got a good room. Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm only over like 4 days.
We're on the Breeze, right?
Yeah. Galveston.
Yeah, because the Breeze is about the same kind of ship.
Hey, do you know if does it have a barber, like an accessible barber?
Well, you can.
Like a crew guy,
Yeah, they do. On the Magic, you just have to go down and ask.
Okay.
Just start asking around the crew, and because you get a barber, $5, $10.
Yeah, I don't need much. I just need to buzz my hair to get real long. Cool. I have to poop.
All right, man. Thanks, Chris. I think that's what Lauren had to do too. Thank you. Great job, buddy. Great job.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank you so much. All right.
Okay. Classy. All right, let's do this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
I was going to do my big rotisserie chicken decoupage retrospective, but Chris mentioned both Taco Bell and Forrest Gump, so I have to do this. If I can do it. Hi. My name is Forrest Gump. Jenny, you're the girl for me. You don't know it, but you make me so happy. This is one of the few parodies where I didn't change any of the words. Jenny, I got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. Everybody Zoom sing along!
I don't know what to sing.
Really, you don't? Wow. Okay, I'm done. Let's go on to the next thing. Yay!
Hey, Brad.
Brad ruined everything. Let's do this.
Sorry.
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover for a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
Let me just say, what I like sometimes when the comics are funny.
Yeah, it's neat, isn't it?
And I know Chris has already gone to poop, and Lauren maybe the same thing. But, that was very funny. So if you go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians, that's a good time to give us money. And we will give money to Chris to buy toilet paper and Lauren to do whatever she needs to do with her money. Although Lauren left. She said, "Hey, do you want to meet when you're in San Francisco?" I said, "Great." Then I'm heading to San Francisco. She goes, "No, I don't want to."
Yep.
So
just how Lauren is. She does that to me too. Yeah, we should get together. Well, I won't be home.
She goes, "I don't want it." So that's great. So and it's been twice.
I know.
So that's it. But if you go to virtualcomedyshow.com, donate to this show, then I can maybe buy her, her loyalty to come meet me in San Francisco. So and of course we're gonna get Patty another rainbow hat so people can say mean stuff to her. That's enough of that. Let's finish the show. I haven't had to dinner yet, so
I think it's time for the worst joke of the week, and somebody needs to poop. So here we go.
Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke. Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
I'm sufficiently fine in that category at this time. Here it is, the worst joke of the week. Police in Slovenia are searching for the missing statue of Melania Trump that was sawed off and taken from the town square. Yeah, you all knew, I know. It was later found in Roanoke, Virginia, pregnant by the statue of Robert E. Lee. Bye.
Good night.
That was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like into the toilet America goes. That's what you get when you watch this show. It's gonna be a long 4 years. We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show.